no strong operator relies on one source of income. Good afternoon, my name is Lorenzo and I've been an EMT for almost a decade and operations manager for 3 years. Welcome back to my series, What No One Tells You About Starting an Ambulance Company. This is the 4th video in the series, The Hidden Machine. Because if you don't understand where trips come from, dispatch feels chaotic and profit stays hidden. Now, section 1, what the machine is. So, the machine isn't the trucks, it isn't dispatch. The machine is actually where the trips come from. See, Medicare doesn't pay you for being an ambulance company. It doesn't pay you because they need an ambulance company. They pay you because patients need specific types of transport and documentation. And those transports and documentation fall underneath 3 different categories. Dialysis, which is predictable and repetitive. Hospital discharges and interfacility transports, which is less predictable but highly valuable. And third, outpatient specialty care, which is like wound care or a specialty clinic. So section 2, why dialysis is at the forefront. So in the beginning, your company will be dialysis heavy. Now this is because the schedules are predictable, the authorizations are repetitive, it doesn't take much to build relationships, and it doesn't take much creativity when it comes to routing and sales. So it's an easy entryway to getting stability. So to frame it straight, dialysis is not a sexy business, but it's foundational and it creates stability so that way you can learn the system itself. Now section 3, why dialysis will kill you over time. So dialysis by itself ends up having short margins. The windows between each transport becomes much thinner. Facility delays eat up time. You're vulnerable to policy or facility changes. And your chair times are too long. Dialysis alone is too shallow to create a strong, surviving, and thriving company. But it's a good foundation to start with. So section 4, the maturity shift. In the beginning, you're dialysis heavy. As you grow, it's really important to add in the other 2 that I spoke of before, which is the interfacility transports and the hospital discharges, as well as the wound care clinics or the outpatient care special facilities. These mixtures help your company stay alive. These mixtures help you have a diversified amount of resources. Now, you have to have a specific type of mix, and that mix is depending on your geography. It's really important to diversify, especially when you're underneath the Medicare cap. Now to reiterate, if you don't understand where the sources of revenue comes from underneath Medicare, you're gonna have a chaotic company. You're gonna have a company that's always looking for money. You're gonna have a company that's gonna grow unnecessarily, and you're gonna realize that your growth that you're trying to have is gonna outpace the amount of money you can actually make, again, because of the Medicare cap. But luckily enough, within my pod model playbook, I've created a way for you to follow a guideline so that way you can know, depending on your area, what type of mixture you should have. So to wrap it all up, if you remember anything from this video, you have 3 sources of revenue income that you need to mix over time as you grow. You need these mixes to survive and to later thrive underneath the Medicare cap. I hope this video has helped you guys. Thank you so much for watching. This has been The Hidden Machine.